Okay, so I'm making the ground turkey lettuce wraps, and these are the ingredients. Online it'll say different ingredients, but I use garlic, salt, pepper. This is for the turkey, minced garlic, oyster sauce, the crushed red peppers, soy sauce, the chestnut, the water chestnuts. You can find it in the Asian section of the grocery store. There's 2, and here's just a mixture of all 3. I've already done it. The oyster sauce, the soy sauce, some water, and the crushed red peppers. And then here you have onion, white onion and green onion diced up, so about half an onion and 1 whole thing of green onions. And then over here I already have the turkey cooking with some olive oil, and then you want to add the olive oil and cook it on low heat. And once it's like browned and cooked, you add your vegetables, well, your onions and your garlic. So here I add the onion and the garlic. I use about 1 tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic, since we love garlic, and I saute it with olive oil. And then you just saute it and brown it up a little more. And once it's all sauteed, then we add the chestnuts. We dice them up, and then we add them. And we also add the sauces. So for the sauce, you want to add about 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, 1/4 of a cup of the oyster sauce, and then 2 teaspoons of soy sauce because it's a little salty, and then I just the red pepper flakes to your liking. And then I added some water, about half a cup or a little under half a cup of water. You want to dice up your chestnuts. So once the onion and the turkey and everything is sauteed, you want to add your chestnuts. Saute it a little bit longer, just so that we get the chestnuts nice and soft like we want them. And then, like I said, you find the chestnuts in the Asian section of your supermarket. Any brand, it doesn't matter. Also, there's different recipes and ways to do this, but this is the way that me and my family like it. And even when I add the red crushed peppers, it's not even that spicy, so my 3-year-old eats it. So yeah, it's really, really good, and it smells delicious. And once this is all sauteed, you want to add your sauce. Just mix it up a little bit. And then you want to add your sauce. Stir it up. And you know, if it keeps crushing like this, like, you know, I keep crushing it because I like it small. For when it goes on the lettuce, it's not so thick and like chunky. So then you just mix it up. And then let it grab its flavor. Close it, let it grab a flavor, and steam for a little bit. You know, let it cook. Like that. And then you want to cover it up. Let it cook for on low, medium, low heat. Let it simmer there for a little bit. And then the lettuce that I use is the romaine lettuce. I buy my lettuce at Costco, but you could buy any lettuce, any romaine lettuce, or even the other one, the round one. I forgot the name. The iceberg lettuce. And then, so what I do is I cut about right here. It's kind of hard to do this, but let me grab the phone with the side. you cut it about right there, depending. You can do a little, you know, just this, and then you want to, of course you want to wash it, but this is how it'll be. So it's lettuce wraps. Some people call it boats, you know, wraps. We call them wraps. And then you want to put in your, once it's ready, you let it cool down for a little bit, and then you put your chicken in here and eat it as a taco, a healthier taco. And then I'll show you guys once it's ready. But I like to cut it and separate the lettuce. I like to grab, so I make the smaller ones for my 3-year-old, and he'll usually just pick the chicken or the turkey out of it. And if you don't like chicken or ground turkey, you can definitely make this with ground beef as well. So once you have washed your lettuce, I usually like to set it up, you know, on a nice plate for them to grab it from, or, you know, just serve it as you're making them. But I'll usually just grab a couple and then serve it for them. You can also, so sometimes I make steamed rice with this, just because my husband he's an eater. He can eat, he loves to eat, and so do I. So we make steamed rice and just, you know, eat it with that. And if you don't like lettuce, or if you don't want to do the lettuce, you can do a bowl, like steamed rice in the bottom, and then the ground turkey mixture on top. So yeah, it's pretty delicious. We've tried it, and it's like a copycat from P.F. Chang's, because that's where we tried it, and that's where we've done it. But like I said, this is my own recipe. Like, I mix my own flavors and do my own thing. So you can add other vegetables as well. You can add like red bell peppers or green bell peppers. Sometimes I add peanuts, but if you have a peanut allergy, or if you don't like peanuts in your food, you can definitely do the chestnuts. This is the first time I do the chestnuts. I usually do it with peanuts, crushed peanuts. So you just buy the cocktail peanuts, crush them a little bit, and throw them in there, and it's really good too. Really good flavor. So then after like 4 to 5 minutes, you see the consistency of the turkey and the chestnuts, and then it's ready. So you want to turn it off and then remove it from the heat and let it cool down for like, I usually let it cool down for like 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. I usually cover it again, but like slanted, you know, like, so it's half covered, half open. So, and then I remove it from the heat, because then your bowls or your wraps will be a little too hot, and you don't want to burn yourself or have the kiddos, you know, burn themselves as well. Let it cool down, like I said, for a few minutes, and then serve it and enjoy your food. And like I said, you can also do this with steamed rice on the side, which I'll probably be doing tonight. And it's a simple, fast, and delicious dinner. Or lunch too, you can do it for lunch. And here is the finished result. I just made these two so you guys can see. You know, like I said, you can add steamed rice on the side, or even put it in the bottom of the, first you put the rice on the bottom and then the turkey on top, but it's totally up to you. We usually eat them just like this, and then the rice on the side if we do rice. But they're so good, then just enjoy. And if you like a little more spice, you can always add the red pepper flakes to your liking. I usually make it not spicy because of our kiddos, but it's totally up to you.